Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. We are back in the woods with the excavator again, and we're going to be taking down a few trees today. The last time we were back here, we were running the brush mulcher and cleaning up all the small stuff that was in the way, and kind of giving ourselves some room to work to take down some of these bigger trees. And it's really sloppy out here in the woods today. We got about 4 or 5 inches of snow the other day, and so we're going to try to do as little with the excavator as we have to today, but I do want to get these trees down and get them to the landing area, and then maybe we can take a couple of them out of the woods today. We'll see how, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But we're pulling up to our first tree right now. Let me get out and show it to you. All right, so there's the excavator, and the first tree on the list is going to be this ash tree right here. You can see completely dead. You know, a good way to tell if a tree's dead in the wintertime or not is if you see any of the small little finger branches on the end of it. If it doesn't have any of that and it's just a whole bunch of big thick stems, that means all of the small little finger stems on the end have all died off and broken off in the wind, and that's a good sign that it's dead in the wintertime. You know, in the summer it's easy to tell because there's no leaves on the tree, but yeah, so that one's dead. If you look over here, that one has been completely taken over by grapevines and is dead. Same with that one, and it looks like this one over here. And I think that one up there has a huge rat's nest of grapevines up in it. So we've got 4 or 5 trees we're going to be taking down here today with the excavator. And when you're taking down dead trees, it sure makes me feel good to be inside the cab of the excavator instead of standing directly underneath it with a chainsaw and worrying about any of those dead, rotted branches coming down on top of you. So it is getting pretty warm out here, especially running the chainsaw. It's actually almost starting to feel like springtime. And speaking of springtime, I mentioned earlier that today's video is sponsored by Ariat. They are currently running their buy one, get one 50% off t-shirt sale. If you're like me and you find a shirt that you like, you buy one in every single color. Right now is the perfect time of year to do that and save yourself some money. I've got about a dozen of these t-shirts. I absolutely love them. I highly recommend them. I will leave a link in the description below if you're interested. All right, so we only got about 2 out of the 4 or 5 trees down that I wanted to get down, but it is just so sloppy and messy out here right now. I'm making more of a mess than what it's worth. I think I'll just come back on a drier day. That being said, we did add to our pile of firewood poles here, but I wanted to show you real quick kind of the damage we're doing with the machine right now and how caked the tracks are getting in the excavator. So yeah, you can see this is just a big muddy mess right now, and whenever I'm trying to push these trees over, what I'm finding is I don't have enough traction with the tracks on the machine. So when I'm trying to push them over, if they have any residual root system left on them, I just end up pushing myself backwards instead of pushing the tree over. And you know, I'm making 8-12 inch ruts here, and if you look at the tracks on the machine, they're completely caked full. So I think what we're going to do for the rest of this video is bring the tractor up, something a little less lighter impact, and we're going to see if we can't put the grapple on the tractor and haul some of these logs out. If that doesn't work, if that's still too heavy for how wet it is out right now, maybe we'll bring the chainsaw back here and just start cutting those up and bringing them out in rounds down to the estimate axis. Well guys, I hate to say it, but it's just not a good day to be back in the woods. You know, there's very few days out of the year where that is true, but today it's just so sloppy and messy out there that it's just not enjoyable to be back there, which is, you know, usually any day in the woods is a good day, but today's just not one of those days. So I'm not even gonna fool with taking the side-by-side and the chainsaw back there and trying to cut stuff up and load it in the bed and carry it out with the side-by-side. It's just too sloppy, and we're better off waiting for drier weather. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this one, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget, go check out Ariat's buy one, get one 50% off sale. I'll leave a link in the description below. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.